In this video, we'll discover the history of the word democracy, a word that resonates across the globe, representing freedom, rights, and the voice of the people. But have you ever wondered where this word comes from and how its meaning has changed over centuries? We'll explore the fascinating journey of the word democracy, its origins, evolution, and impact on human civilization. Etymology and origins. The word democracy comes from the ancient Greek demokratia, which was a combination of two words, demos, meaning the people, and kratos, meaning power or rule. So quite literally, democracy means rule by the people. The term was first used around the 5th century BCE in Athens, where citizens participated directly in decision-making. It was a groundbreaking concept at the time, contrasting with monarchies and oligarchies, where power was held by a king or a small group of elites. Early history and development. The first recorded use of the word democracy was in Athens around 508 BCE, during a period known as the Age of Pericles. Athenian democracy was a direct form of government where citizens, excluding women, slaves, and foreigners, gathered to make laws and policies in assemblies. While the concept of rule by the people was revolutionary, Athenian democracy was far from what we might recognize today. It was limited in scope and only applied to a small portion of the population. The Roman Republic adopted some democratic principles, but their system was more of a mixed constitution, incorporating elements of democracy, oligarchy, and monarchy. Over time, the idea of democracy as a political concept largely faded from popular use after the fall of Rome, entering what some historians call a democratic dark age. For many centuries, monarchies and empires dominated the political landscape. Revival in the Enlightenment. The concept of democracy began to re-emerge during the Enlightenment of the 17th and 18th centuries, a period of intellectual and philosophical awakening. Thinkers like John Locke and Jean-Jacques Rousseau challenged the divine right of kings and proposed that legitimate political authority comes from the consent of the governed, the people themselves. This revival of democratic ideas inspired political movements around the world, such as the American Revolution in 1776 and the French Revolution in 1789. Modern evolution and global impact. In the 19th and 20th centuries, democracy continued to evolve and spread across the globe. From the abolition of slavery and the expansion of voting rights to include women and people of all races, democracy began to embody ideals of equality and universal suffrage. Today, while not all countries are democracies, the word itself has become synonymous with freedom, human rights, and justice. From its humble beginnings in ancient Greece to its status as a global ideal, democracy is more than just a word. It's a living, evolving concept that continues to shape our world. Its history reminds us that the power to govern should always rest with the people. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of words and their hidden meanings. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the origins of words and phrases.